Hey everybody, it's Thursday night. That means it is time for the Haven Comics Quiz Show, which is one of our favorite things to do on a Thursday night. So much so we schedule one every week. So if you're into nerds and nerd trivia, then you should stick around. Hey, it's still me, Josh Olive with Haven Comics, that place right there. The coolest comic book store in Madison, at least on Slaughter Road, as far as I'm aware. We dig it. We have a good time with it. We hope that you guys do too. Speaking of things that are cool, that we dig, that we have a good time with, I would like to introduce my co-host, Mr. Jeremy Bernal.
It's me.
Hey, look at him. He's looking all cool. He's kicked back with his Daredevil shirt, and he's in that kind of loungy position, doing the cool wave. Yeah, that was all very suave, sophisticated.
Well, I appreciate you noticing. Thank you.
I couldn't help but notice.
Oh, man. How are you?
I am doing okay. It's that time of year in Alabama where everything is starting to turn yellow every time you step outside. Okay. And so my sinuses are going like, what is wrong with you? And I live in Alabama. And they go, oh, yeah, we forgot.
I went outside to move some things in because I thought it was going to storm really bad. And there were these thick, nasty yellow globules all over my daughter's little picnic table. I'm like, what is this gross nastiness? And then it took me a second. It's just water that had collected a bunch of pollen. It's disgusting. I don't know how people live in this, but I'm trying my best too.
You
did your haircut.
Thank you. It needed to happen. It was long overdue. It had been 10 months since my last haircut. That was a long time, and apparently everybody in the comments are really commenting on the haircut too. Alan, very sorry. I know that that was pretty rough. I'm sorry. It will grow back. That's the thing with it. It does that. I also trimmed the beard down because that was without the long hair to balance it. It was really looking kind of wonky. And so the beard, which was like full Santa Claus or headed that direction anyway, I don't know. Now it feels weird. Like I don't have enough wind resistance when I move my head.
You can pull off so much more beard when you have shaggy hair. I know what you're talking about.
You totally can. I mean, and as long as your hair is big, everybody's cool with it.
I feel like I got a saber tooth thing going on right now. And, if I had longer hair, nobody would notice. But right now, shorter hair, it's too much.
It could be. It could be. Let's see who all we got in the chat with us tonight. We got Tots, of course, leading things off with the traditional, hey, you guys, which if you ever saw more of Goonies, you would recognize. Christine is in the house. Hey, Christine, what's going on?
Hey, Christine.
Alan says, yo, Joe, but that was before he saw the haircut. Creekbed Art is talking about the haircut, too. Yeah, it is a haircut. It was something. I got the lady who cuts my hair, she gave me a lecture on, like, where the heck have you been? Because it was 10 months since I last got a haircut. And before that was pre-COVID. It had been a while.
Yeah.
To the point my wife had cut like 4 inches of hair off my head just in an attempt to do something. But, so I've had 2 haircuts from the lady who has been cutting my hair for the past 27 years. Crazy. In the past 3.5 years. So she gave me a bit of grief, and I deserved it. Kim, how are you? Hope everything is going well for you. Always good to see you. Tots giving on to me for my halfway decent intro. Dang it, Tots. Not cool, bro. I went outside. The graphics were amazing, but the storyline sucked. You're not wrong. Everybody's car. It's like you drive somewhere, everything's cool. You park for 5 minutes, you come back out, and you're like, where's my car? Oh, it's that yellow one.
Yeah. Got a new yellow paint job.
Jeffrey!
Hey, Jeffrey.
What are you doing, man? Hair will grow back. It's not something you want to say to a bald man. Okay, fair point. Fair point. I'm sorry. Your hair still grows. It just migrated from the top, right? I think that's right. I think that's how that worked. Ah, okay. Good to know. Let's see. Tom Price disagrees with the hair beard ratio. Are you saying you can have short hair but a crazy long beard? You have a different situation though, because you've got a shaved head, right? So you're more Mr. T in it. Which I mean is fair.
Mr.
That's
T
totally
Price.
legit. Do what?
Mr. T Price. Love it.
Oh, I didn't even think that, but yeah, you're right.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Nathaniel.
He thinks it looks sharp.
It does look sharp.
I will say, the lady who cuts my hair, she's been doing it forever. She can't seem to remember, because I'm left-handed, which side I part my hair on. So she always cuts it as though I'm right-handed and part my hair on the other side. So when I go home and I brush it back out, because she uses a hairdryer and puts some junk in it, it always just stands straight up that first day. And so I'm walking around and Leslie's like, wow, your hair is really tall. And I'm like, yeah, it is. It'll be shorter tomorrow. It'll lay down some tomorrow.
I always hate when you go get your hair cut. They put so much stuff in it. They make it look beautiful. And it's like, I'm lazy. I'm never going to put that stuff in it. The next day, never the same. Can't ever pull that off again.
Well, hello there. You guys are killing me. That's right. You have to carry on the flowing locks. You better get back up there. That needs to happen. Oh, he's hitting it both times. He's on both sides of it. I see how he's playing there. One shot. How you doing? Hope everything is going well.
Good to see you.
Very good to see you. Let's see here. So many Twitch users lately. Team YouTube is dying. Yeah, Team YouTube is just being jettisoned, man. Everybody's ditching Team YouTube.
Twitch is faster. Get over to Twitch and win some stuff.
Is that why it's called Twitch? Because
yeah,
it has that quick reaction speed.
That's what I think about when I think about twitching.
Yeah. It's in football they call that a quick twitch. It's somebody who's like quick reflex off the line. So there you go. I bet that's what it is. Too many Facebook folks crashed YouTube.
It was a cool place to be for a minute. Now you got to go over to Twitch.
Yeah, look at the neighborhood. Just all these people coming in on their unsavory Facebook ways. Yeah, I know how it is.
It's actually illegal for me to do that. Look at these people moving into the neighborhood. You should sell. That's actually illegal.
Well, yeah, because that's a horrible thing to do.
Yeah. It's just funny what you said that. Now I had that quick moment of PTSD from all of the training and stuff that I've done. I don't know anybody that's actually done it, but super illegal.
Jay Thornton from CBCP. How you doing, Jay? Hope you're doing well, sir. Looks like we've got a pretty cool group of folks here. You think we should introduce our guest for this week?
Oh, I thought you said we were going to stay with the cool folks. Yeah, bring him over.
I got to tell you, our guest gives as good as he gets, and he's probably going to
I'm gearing up
on you for that one. Introducing the one, the only, Mr. Kerry Jordan.
Kerry, good to see you.
Oh yeah, now. And you know, I was already a little miffed because you didn't even say anything about my haircut. I got it cut this week. Nothing. Neither of you.
Well, you've got those ginormous headphones covering your head. We couldn't see.
Right.
I don't see you at all. I see Josh.
Yeah.
See, earbuds, you can tell. Headphones, a mystery.
Well, you know, if you want me to log out, I can go to the store. I can see what I can find.
It's
Kerry,
okay.
it's good to see you again. For anyone who maybe missed you, you've been on the show, right? I'm not making that up.
No, you're not making that up. I was on the show.
I'm saying, for anyone who's maybe missed that episode, give us a quick refresher. Who are you? What do you love?
Well, I mostly am running around doing gaming stuff around town. I've done stuff at Haven and various other locations.
Other places that should remain
Yeah.
unnamed.
Tons of different places. But coming up, I am in charge of the game room over at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. Coming
Right
up
on.
April 22nd through the 24th. So,
That you are. Are you excited about that?
excited, but already getting tired. I have
Getting fired?
tired. I have done a ton of work, and a ton of work is still due. This could be the biggest one for gaming. It's been, with COVID, it's been years since we had a variety of games. I've had to cut it down to basically RPGs, because
We don't need to hear about those weird relationships.
But this year it's wide open, so I've got over 100 game tables signed up.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Over 50 play to win games, which you don't have to win the game to win a chance to win the prize. You just have to try it out. And that's all donated by, we got some great sponsors, including Haven Comics, helping out for the expo. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good time. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And
that is a lot of players playing a lot of games at a lot of tables.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
So how many GMs do you have? You're gonna say like 4.
Well, I'm running one, so that's one, and then let's see if I can figure it out real quick. Looks like somewhere around 28 or so.
That's fair. That's a fair number.
Yeah, and that's going to keep me busy too. I got to make packs for everybody. It's going to be cardboard games, role-playing games, wars.
What kind of game is a cardboard game? I'm not sure about that one.
Munchkin. Munchkin is a cardboard game.
What is your least favorite game that you're running?
Oh, see, don't ask him that because he's going to try and sell
games.
Sure, they are.
I don't like.
They're all quality games at Carrie's Used Game Emporium.
Where the prices are crazy.
Oh, that's cool, Christine.
Oh yeah, and I do have a Dnd tournament. We tried it last year; it worked out pretty well. This year, I've added another table, so we're going to have 5 tables. So 5 teams of guys competing to score the most points in a D&D adventure.
How does that work? How do you score? I mean, like, what does a tournament look like?
Well, it can work.
Well, in your case, it's how many orphanages can you burn down?
Oh my God! How many games have you played with Jeremy? I mean, you basically have to include the orphanage for him, or he'll go looking for it. But basically, you score points based on like puzzle solving, as well as say combat and time. Like if you finish it first, that matters.
So it's it's still cooperative.
Yes, you are a team.
Okay.
And if you don't cooperate and you slow yourselves down, well, you don't get the time points.
Mm-hmm.
If you're inventive, there's points in how you might handle a situation. You should have, you didn't go check everywhere for a secret door and you missed that secret door over there. Well, you could have got more points for finding that secret door. But then again, if no team does, well, then, you're all still on the same footing.
But when you play as a team, you win as a team, you lose as a team.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That sounds
and
awesome.
They're all no losers because it's all a great fun time.
I got it.
This year I know the winning team will be getting some dice sets, some Dungeons and Dragons dice sets.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can kind of say this. I've been speaking.
Tell us the winning team already.
Do it.
You can tell us who the winners are already.
Fix is in.
It's all fixed. It's the ones I gave the adrenaline to and the human growth hormone. It's the racing team. But I've been chatting with Gale Force 9. They make a lot of premium D&D products.
Mhm.
So I can't promise yet. I got to call them back tomorrow to double check, but it's promising that they may be involved with the prizes for the tournament as well.
It does sound like Rasputin knows exactly how you play, Jeremy.
Rasputin's a little more dangerous than me, I think. Rasputin's the kind of guy that I would step away from in a game, I think, based on that.
That's just because you prefer the quicker method of just fire.
Okay, but when I did that, it was utilitarian. It was not malice.
Look. I remember a game where you were running up to windows of people's cottages and banging on the windows to scare them, Jeremy. Look, he knows it's true. He can't deny it.
That's true.
You see?
Oh, man.
That's true.
Just true randomness. Oh, yeah, and every tournament adventure has buttons for people like Jeremy to see if they'll push them.
Love it. I'd be out of
That's
that.
what you got to do.
The big red button. Who's going to push it?
What does this do? Ah!
Speaking of big red buttons, look at that segue. It's terrible. This is a game. Carrie, you love games, so thanks for coming back on to play it. You remember before the way this game works, we're going to ask you some questions. If you get them right, you get some cool prizes. If you get them wrong, the audience has an opportunity to come in, swoop in, and get the prizes. So basically, all you got to do is know every single thing in the world. Not that big a deal. You guys want to check out the prizes that you can win?
Hey, what's happening, Kyle? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, let's check out that prize cam and see what's rocking over there.
Boom. You got a prize cam for your tournament room yet, Carrie?
I have boxes taller than me sitting at my dining room at the moment.
But do you have a prize cam? The prize cam is where it's at.
Yeah.
I do not. I'm very old school. Maybe I need to look into that.
Yeah, you're remiss. You need a prize. Oh, see, the prize cam frowns on that.
Wow.
Oh, man. So this week you have our prize pack for stickers. So you can win the Demon stickers that I've got, some Haven Comic stickers. This time we've got a magnet. And then Sticker Ninja prints my stickers. I love them. So they sent me a pack of like a lot, like really way more stickers than they should have. You'll also see we've got one of our sponsors, CBCP, gave a $20 coupon to cleaning and pressing your comics. We've got a variant prize pack there from Marvel Comics, so that's going to be an Avengers pack. Sunshine Doom 1971 is a trade. Think about it like Captain America set in Vietnam mixes the art style of Hellboy. It's insane.
With some acid.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. So that's a really cool book to check out. We've got this Harley Quinn plush donated to us by Christine. Christine is one of the nicest people in the entire world. We can't say that enough. She's basically a sponsor of the show at this point. Then we've got the $25 gift card to Haven Comics donated by Jeremy Bernard Real Estate, which is me. And then behind that, we also have a sketch cover. It's Spider-Man on The Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. He's wearing a suit. He's got a corsage. So
I like his spider tie.
Thank you. That was all me. Just a little hint of creativity. We've got our ubiquitous Feely balls there, so you guys can have your own Feely balls. And then, what's the furthest place from here? Last week, remind me. Jason won it?
He did.
Okay, and he gave it to me, and out of guilt, I cannot accept it, so I've got it back on the show for you to win. So that is a very cool prize. It is actually a variant comic with a soundtrack vinyl record.
A very, very, very difficult to find vinyl record exclusive that was one per store because they were heavily allocated. And so that is now going online for between $100 and $200 at this point. It's outrageous. Who
would let guilt make them give that up? So
I know two people.
Yeah, the one true Zachary initially got it, and out of guilt, he donated it to the show. So guilt reigns in this audience. All right,
guilt
Carrie,
is
you
strong. We
excited?
must have a lot of Catholics in this audience. Guilt is very strong with you.
Carrie, you excited? You ready to play?
Let's do this.
We can dip back into all the games that you hate and wish you weren't
You
running.
can't say "let's do this" with a question mark at the end of it. You got to sound excited.
Let's do this.
Okay. Prize number 1 is going to be the sticker pack. I love these stickers, and I am always happy to add another Haven Comics one to my fridge. I hope one day I can peel those all off, but we'll see how that goes. All you have to do to win that is answer the question, what first name was officially given to the Pringles potato chip mascot after a 2006 Wikipedia hoax was picked up by national news? Before this, he was simply called Mr. P.
Wow. I have never heard of this before in my life.
Me either. It's a fun one.
Wow.
This is insane. This is a great question.
Yeah, just pick a random weird name. And,
Have to?
What was that?
Have to?
After?
Have to.
Have to.
like, have to have them?
Mr. Have to Pee.
That's not. That's not a bad guess. Audience, do you know? Does anybody in the audience know? First name was officially given to the Pringles potato chip mascot.
I just love how he tickled himself. That's hysterical.
I got
Yeah, me
tickled
too.
when Jeremy gave up when it finally hit him.
We got an answer way up there real fast.
Yeah, we
from
got it
Downbeat
before you posted the
Studios.
question.
Powerful Google foo.
I think he
Holy
actually.
cow, it is before you even got the question posted. We got one up there. Wow.
Yeah. It's Tots.
Tots?
I think Tots and the one true Zachary. I think this guy actually knows every fact on earth because he says these. His Google is either like super like light speed, or he actually knows everything because he says them before I even get the question out. So
He doesn't use Google. He is when he doesn't know, he's silent, or he throws out a wrong answer. But how does anybody know that one? That's bizarre.
I don't. A bunch of people did.
He'll always be hafted to me.
Yeah, now Film Age Studios knew.
Yeah,
And,
Kim knew too.
Yeah, I saw Kim knew. So,
Wow.
but
That
I'm
was-
on with you. He's have to pee.
Yeah, that was a brutal first question. I agree. That was tough.
That's rough.
When Todd thinks
Jeremy wants to
you're in
keep
for a
those
ride,
stickers.
huh?
You want to keep those stickers. Holding on to them for dear life. No, Carrie can't have them.
Yeah, what's he gonna do with
about a
stickers?
lich? The last time I could give you mounds of information on liches.
That's true. You did.
I've even know more now. I was just reading about Ravenloft the other day.
Wow. Have you got the new D&D book, the new Critical Role book, by the way?
I'm not into Critical Role. Those are the books I haven't really picked up. Those and the Magic, the Gathering based books settings.
You,
Look at Tots is giving you those stickers.
like I said, man, so much guilt in this audience. So much guilt.
Powerful. It's powerful.
So, okay, so you're not into the Critical Role ones. You're not into the Magic the Gathering ones. What setting that isn't a traditional like sword and sorcery fantasy setting for Dungeons and Dragons? What do you like most? What other tabletop role-playing game would you play if it wasn't Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, no. Wait a
That's
minute.
two different questions.
Your setting, yes. You got confused there. It mingled. Are you saying any RPG? Or are you saying D&D?
Do both. Do both, because I'm asking 2 different questions without even knowing it. So now I got to learn.
Ravenloft for D&D.
Okay.
That's an easy one. And then for another one, man, I do a lot. You know, I hadn't got to play it, but in a long time. But Gamma World.
Gamma
Actually,
World?
Now you have to
Yeah.
explain what Gamma World is to people.
It's post-apocalyptic, kind of reminiscent of your early 50s movies with giant spiders and mutants.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got an article published in Dragon back in the day for Gamma World.
Where'd you get it published?
Dragon magazine.
Okay.
The official D&D publication.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was, but it sounded rad.
There's 2 magazines.
Oh.
There's Dungeon and Dragon.
That's right.
No lie.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
That's great.
Although
It's
now if you had a
funny because-
Dungeon magazine, people might think it was something different.
Dungeon had all the adventures in it that people could submit and get published.
Mhm.
Dragon had articles about campaigns or new game rules or what have you.
That's cool. I like that.
I really thought
Yeah,
you were going to say Paranoia, but I get it.
Well, Paranoia is a good one, but Gamma World, man, that was the first game I ever played, RPG wise.
You do love your post-apocalyptic games too.
I got to shout out to Owen for this next question.
Oh, I love this next question.
Owen Anderson writes our questions. So if you love the show, it is definitely me and Josh. If you hate the show, it's all Owen. You got to blame Owen. This next question, though, is real on point.
What's our prize for this next question?
That is a good question. All right. So our prize for the next question is a set of ubiquitous Feely balls here. We always give away some balls, and this time, Carrie, you have the opportunity to win them. Also, I did a bunch of just little pieces of art for the expo, and now that I'm not going, I'm just going to give them away, a piece at a time. So I'm also giving away this Batman dress.
Ghost Rider picnic. I love it.
If you're asking yourself, what's in those balls? It's little deformed erasers from Marvel Comics. It's like Ghost Rider here. You can have your own picnics. You set them up in little tableaus. You do whatever you want.
That is brilliant. I love all of our little Ghost Rider vignettes.
The prize
Pizza.
came because we should do a calendar, and I think we should.
Oh, we should absolutely do a Ghost Rider calendar. That would be fantastic. Go back and revisit the Thanksgiving Day meal. You could recreate that upside down Spider-Man kiss. That was pretty awesome. So many great things.
So
Why is Batman not punching the poor person? I don't like that concept, even though I love Batman. So I tried to not draw him beating up homeless people like everyone else does.
So is this question going to be about Mr. P's sister or something?
No, this one I think you've actually got a chance of knowing.
Oh, all right.
Next up,
promises.
all Pringles questions.
I get it. I want a Ghost Rider. Yeah, the Pringles
All right. In the Lord of the Rings,
okay.
what is the
Don't ask me a
name
name.
of Sam's pony?
Oh, crud. I might know this one.
I thought you might.
Oh, but it's a hard one. Oh. He fed it those stupid apples all the time. I remember that. It loved apples.
This is my favorite. We got the right answer right here. Frodo.
No. Sam was Frodo's pony in the last book. He carried
Get on his
Frodo
back.
up the hill.
Yes. So you couldn't ask me about getting carried up the hill. No, you had to ask me about the pony. Oh, what was the name of the pony?
I know that you know this.
When you say it, I'm going to be like, that was it.
You know people who are called this name. I guarantee it.
It is a real, actual name. It's not mythical. In any way.
Bill. Wasn't it Bill?
Nailed it.
Ow.
Bill.
That was work, though. That was way too much work for me to remember that for some reason.
Question 2.
It's a two-parter.
He's just a bill.
Oh, man. Oh, Carrie, you got some little Marvel erasers. Do what you wish with them. Maybe erase things. Who knows?
That was question number 2, Jay. We're moving at light speed tonight.
All right. So for question number 3, we always invite one of our favorite people. He is a representative of.
Oh, hey, here I am.
There you are. Look at you. That is quite the backdrop you have behind you.
Where
What
are
movie
you?
are you in?
I'm at a baseball game.
Given all the colors and how everything is jumping out, I mean, you look like you're in that movie with Robin Williams, What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, well,
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that movie and you'll see.
But that's kind of a downer, man. Jeez.
The movie was a downer, but it was beautiful.
I'm actually in a bullpen. I want to show you guys. Hold on.
We just lost you. There you
Never
are.
mind. I don't know how to switch the camera. So,
Flip it around.
well, I'm on my. Let's see. I don't know how to do it on the phone. I usually use my.
You
home
just
setup.
turned your hand like this.
Yeah, just go.
Oh, yeah. I'm literally in a bullpen, and then I'm watching. Ben's actually up to bat too. So.
Oh, all right. Let's see what happens
cool.
here.
So
Zoom in.
Yeah.
I need the play-by-play.
Well, it's 3 balls. It's got a full count. So hold on.
Oh, this is exciting.
Come on, Ben. Let's go.
Come on, Ben.
You got people cheering you too. So
I need to see some Hank Aaron action here.
we had a little bet. He's got to swing at something. Okay, he's walked. Good job, Ben. Good eye.
See, you got people in the chat like, "Go Ben!" Everybody's excited.
Oh, man.
That's the most baseball I've watched in forever.
Yeah.
Man, it was fun times. So he got walks, and then they have the 6-run rule. So he's now going out on the field.
Alan wants to know if there were runners on base.
No. There was a runner on third, but then he got walked, and I don't want to talk bad about the kids, but the catcher's not all that great. So they've been having people kind of go back and forth. They've been stealing bases like nobody's business.
We will let you get back to that soon. First, I want to show the gift that you gave to the show. You're a sponsor of the show. So this one, I think, is a really slick wall scroll that you.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so clever, the way they use the shield across all 3 of those.
Yeah. I love it, man. Like that's the one where, like, they have another one that's like a Thor one where they use.
You got that one in your room, right?
Yeah, I got that one in my room. So I'm not giving that one up. But this one, I was like, all right.
Yeah, that one's very cool. All right, do you have the question? Is that something you can do from your phone?
Yeah, of course. So, what is the name of Birdman's sidekick?
Oh, they're all named so far. That's rough.
Yeah.
Birdman?
Birdman.
The old cartoon, dude.
Birdman.
Oh. I think this is going to have to go to the crowd.
Well, you have to at least guess something. And do you know? Let's think it through. Do you know the species of his sidekick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Well, his name is Birdman, so take a wild guess.
Yeah, it's a bird.
It's a horse.
It's not like Falcon.
It's a horse named Bill.
It's not Falcon or something, right?
No.
It is a falcon or something, but what's his name? You're closer than you know. That's what's hurting you.
Mm-hmm. Especially, yeah. I'm gonna be quiet because I
I
forgot
wouldn't
about
have
it.
got this either.
We'll just say the name is Falcon, but
Especially since Falcon is one. Is that what you were going to say, Wyatt?
Well, no, I was gonna give him a hint because it's pertaining to the prize.
That's
Yeah.
true.
wait, what? Well, now the picture's gone. I don't. It ain't Shield. It's named Shield.
Carrie, I think that those were valid guesses. It looks to me like
Bill.
Bill. It looks to me like Toss is just going to kill it tonight.
Yeah.
That does appear to be the case.
It's Avenger.
Avenger.
Avenger!
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So, because you guys won last time we did a movie giveaway, we definitely want you guys to show up and do it again. So, as of tomorrow, like the only thing you have to do is just follow the Blurred Syndicate. There's actually a poster for our movie giveaway, and the movie giveaway gives up doing 3 tickets to Sonic 2. So all you have to do is just follow the BS, say what's your favorite video game movie, and there's a drawing tomorrow.
And we just go to facebook.com/join the BS, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Awesome. I was at the movies yesterday. That's not a cheap prize.
I try to show love when I can.
Yeah.
Are you saying that inflation has caught up to the movie theaters too?
Indeed.
Well, I think movie theaters have always had inflation to some extent, but yeah, the tickets.
Yeah, the
you
tickets,
up.
they're coming for you. So,
Well, we really appreciate you letting us in on that. That's a very, very low bar into entry. So
that's I just want everybody to enjoy, because we're gonna have things like Comic Court where we just argue different things. Last time we argued if Batman was a good person.
mhm.
That was interesting. It was funny. So
He's bad. He's a bad
I had a
guy.
whole wig on and everything. It was like a whole
Yeah, he did.
wig.
It was crazy.
So
Like the English barrister's wig?
yeah.
Oh, that's where you get big wool right there.
Well, I was definitely sweating in. So thank you. He's out in left field now, just hanging out. I got to try to keep him focused. He's playing with flowers now. It's
Wyatt
not
is in the wild tonight. That's right.
Yeah. So
All right. Well, Wyatt, we will let you enjoy your son's baseball game. Thank you for taking a break and joining us.
yeah, no problem, man.
Always good to see you, Wyatt.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Have a good one, brother.
All right, bye.
Yeah, Ryan, good to see you, man. Had you been available, I would have got you to cut my hair, but you were not available, so I had to get somebody else to do it.
So if you want to enter the contest that Wyatt was just telling us about, Alan won last time. So if Alan can win, so can you. All you got to do is go to facebook.com/join the BS and just follow them to keep up with what they're doing. It's a cool group.
All right. What is our prize for question number 4?
That's another one of our great sponsors. You get a $20 gift card to CBCP Comics. They will clean and press your comics, and then they will coat them in gold and then sink them in the ocean to be discovered by pirates. That's exactly what they do there. Don't ask anybody else. It's true. But you get $20 worth of cleaning and pressing. It's a great setup. Jay's great. So
Jeremy,
now,
when people explain stuff to you, you kind of pay attention at the beginning, and then you just kind of drift off, don't you?
you nailed it. That's about it.
The value of just towing that out to sea and sinking it in the ocean is way more than the $20. Incredible.
In the ocean for free. Give me one of your expensive comic books. Boom, right in the ocean.
Once you've coated it in gold, I guess it's okay.
Oh, man.
Some crude people would just be after the gold. The
Mhm.
fools.
Yep.
Those fools. What do they know?
Yeah.
All right. So for this amazing prize, half of which the description is accurate and the other half is less so.
Whose name are you going to ask me this time?
Well, funny you should ask. While Tony Stark created Ultron in the film franchise, who created Ultron in the comics?
Was that Vision?
Ultron created Vision in the comics.
I got it backwards. All right. No, that was my guess. I got.
No. You know the answer based on what you just said. Say it.
See, now he doesn't know that he knows the answer.
Now you just threw me entirely. Now I've lost it totally.
Oh, I thought you went the wrong direction. Okay, so it is not Vision.
The connection I had, and then I yeah.
I didn't even look at the answer.
Who's the other big time scientist dude besides Tony Stark?
Oh, was it Richards?
Hank Pump.
Not the Fantastic Four.
You said the other big time. Look, you got Doom.
One of them has got all the movies, and the Fantastic Four is not in this.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, that was a really bad hint. I have no idea what you meant.
Has all the
Don't make me smack you.
Yeah.
It was the only other one who had any movies would be Banner. It wasn't Banner. Who are you talking about? Richards is the top for Marvel.
Don't make me smack you.
And Doom is up there with Richards. It wasn't Doom. I know the one that's not. He's totally thrown me off now. He's just like, no, this is a master. You know, who? I have no idea.
It's okay.
Who's a master inventor?
It's all right.
No.
As a programmer, Carrie likes that particularly.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that's as most complex as you can get with a computer, Josh.
That's true. And I even move at the same speed as that guy.
You wait a week to get your cash register programmed by me.
Correct. Okay.
I'm super curious now.
Hank Pym.
Oh,
Okay.
I've never. Okay, what were you going to say? Go ahead.
I want to deliberate with you real quick because Hank Pym. We also have Ant-Man. Ant-Man is Hank Pym. This came before Tots. I would like to consider that this could be the right answer because Hank Pym is Ant-Man before Scott Lang, and this is a whole other thing with all the other Ant-Mans. But I think this is first.
And I never liked Pym much, so I don't feel bad about getting that wrong.
That's why I said I would smack you.
I don't feel bad about it. I don't like Pym.
Because he got in trouble because he smacked the Wasp. He smacked Janet Van Dyne.
That's a really bad hint.
That was a fantastic hint. Other people got it.
It was a terrible hint.
Other people got it.
But yeah, I didn't. I never tried to follow Pym at all. So no.
So we're gonna give that to Rasputin South.
I'm game with that. That's he was Ant-Man. He was Giant Man. He was
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket.
I don't even remember.
He's been a million different characters under the sun. But yeah, Hank Pym, the guy who got a bad rap, and the whole slap thing, by the way, was a misunderstanding of the artist as to what the author wrote, and so that's what he drew. And so then they had to script around it, and it just became a thing that defined the character and more or less took him out of the limelight. He was a character that they could do a lot with, and after that, it's just been like, I can't do a lot with that guy anymore.
What was it supposed to be?
I don't remember. It was an angry gesture. It was something, but he wasn't supposed to smack her.
I feel like if I were an editor and an artist turned in a page where all of a sudden one of my main characters was like committing domestic abuse, I'd be like, redraw that. Just redraw.
Well, that's what they thought. It was a really powerful storytelling moment because they could actually put him on trial for that and boot him off the Avengers and the whole 9 yards.
It was supposed to be a headbutt. That was the misunderstanding.
Hey,
You
Genius.
can
Pow!
always just fix it in the Ultimate Universe. Don't worry. We'll just,
Right, yeah.
just make another alternate universe. We'll get that fixed.
All right, Carrie, you have been on the show before. So you are aware that question 5 is just for the audience, correct?
Yeah, I knew that.
It's the
all
Canadian
along.
question.
Mm-hmm. And there's a Canadian question. For the Canadian question, we are going to play for $25 to Haven Comics, $25 toward all of your hopes and dreams and that little chunk of gold sitting at the bottom of the ocean floor. So, are you guys ready for... What is the name of the longest river in Canada? Audience only. Everybody but Carrie. Longest river in Canada.
Carrie, feel free to throw out wrong answers. They do it to you in the chat all the time.
But I don't see the chat. So
Right, but they're doing it.
I fixed that a long time ago. People used to be able to see the chat. Cut that out. People could cheat.
Well, we got a correct answer.
Real quick.
Amazon?
Although my favorite answer so far is this one.
The big one.
Also, the Mississippi. That's a good one.
Yep. Not correct.
I like the Northwest Passage.
I gotta admit, I don't know all the rivers in Canada. Some of these might be funny. I don't know, but it is the Mackenzie. St. Lawrence is one of the rivers in Canada. Yes. So St. Lawrence, that's an honorable mention. Canada's Willie. Rasputin South, you need to sit in timeout. Okay, so it is the Mackenzie. So that is the one true Zachary. He comes in and gets that every week. He is saving up to buy the store brick by brick. So,
Hey, I forget which prize number was that yawning portal over at Haven?
You have to win the Canadian question a lot.
But I'm not
Just
allowed
that
to answer that one.
you
Well,
can come
if you
back
watch
next
every
week.
single week, like Tots does, you can answer that.
All you gotta do is brush up on your
Audience only
Canadian culture
question.
and history.
All you got to do is attend.
Win it something like 12, 15 times or so.
In there. Hey, have a good one, Kyle. Always good to see you, man.
That's a lot of Dolores. So you could just buy it with money if you wanted to, but
You could.
That,
What a
but
weird
that seems
concept.
so mercantile when you know we're having a friendly game here.
true.
So
All right.
transactional. What about a relationship?
That's right.
If you get every answer correct tonight, I will buy it for you. But
But
you got to get every single one correct. Okay, question 6.
I have a feeling Carrie's about to go on a tear and Jeremy's going to start sweating bullets.
that would be pretty hilarious.
Jeremy, like, uh-oh.
Suddenly, Jeremy's like, "What does he have in its pockets?"
Oh, that's good. What is our prize for question number 6?
Question number 6 is a variant comic prize pack. So we've got Shang-Chi, Thor, and the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Yep. So
Avengers!
all you got to do for this slick variant prize pack is answer question number 6.
Which I'm pretty sure you're going to have easy. For example, many characters in D&D lore now have spells named after them. Who is the namesake of the 7th level Magnificent Mansion spell?
Mordenkainen.
See, the fact that he just
Finally, common names.
We have hit you with a lot of names tonight.
How many other
Did almost
spells
every
does he have?
question. Oh.
Got any idea there?
Maybe 2? That maybe it's only 1.
Eh.
What else he's got?
He's got his Magnificent Mansion, as you know. He has Mordenkainen's sword. He has Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound and Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
Yeah, those are all higher level than I play.
Oh.
You need to do Tensors and Bigby's, Tasha's.
Well, Jeremy, there's one down.
To be fair, I meant every question of the 10. So we'll see.
Which was already too late.
You know what? I don't think that's what you meant. I think we could take a vote to determine what you meant.
Oh man. Okay, we can take a vote, but you got to get every single one right, and then my vote counts twice. So the next question we have is typically a place. Sometimes it's not. It depends on if Owen remembers that it's a place.
Is that the question? Is this the question you're building up here?
Yes. Yes.
It's a place sometimes. Some people know it's a place.
The prize for question 7 is going to be Sunshine Doom. As you flip through this prize cam, audience, Carrie, take note. This book is crazy. It is so cool. I love a book that is insane. Those are my favorite. And you might also appreciate it.
Just looking at this art style, I can see why you like it. This is right up your alley.
I'm into it. Sunshine Doom, 1971. It is about a super soldier serum, but it's got a real Hellboy vibe, so super fun.
Very good. And who's our sponsor for this question?
The sponsor for this question, one of the best sponsors of the show, is me.
That's our longest running sponsor right there.
I don't actually sponsor the prize for number 7. I sponsor the prize for number 5, so I don't know why it works out that way. Carrie, what I was saying is the answer to question 7 is almost always a place.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
But, except for when it's not.
Yeah, sometimes.
And the music for that, I think y'all need to change the music for. That's not a Jeremy tune. I don't think it. When I hear that, I don't think Jeremy.
What do you think? What kind of tune would be Jeremy?
It needs to be something kind of wild. First it's over here, then it's over there.
Just a dissonant collection of noises.
Like ADHD, the musical. As sung by those Mongolian throat singers.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, it's just womp, 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 womp.
Oh, man.
We'll look into that.
Yeah.
I do what I can to help out.
You're not, I appreciate it. What realm in D&D lore is styled and themed after Arabian Nights?
Now he's just hearing the song from Aladdin in his head. Arabian nights like Arabian days.
Doggone it, you did mess me up, Josh.
I tried to help Jeremy out.
Which campaign setting?
Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realms. That would be.
Yeah, Mom, dessert is spelled with 2 S's. You can remember because 2 S's is the one you would want most. So you want 2 S's, and 1 S is the one you would want least. So.
Brian Petty, what's up, man?
It's around that Anorak Desert or whatever they call it.
It's a peninsula on the continent of Faerun.
Isn't that Faerun? Is it
It
Faerun?
is.
Oh.
Agrabah.
For other people.
Yeah, see, Todd's got it.
It isn't Rashomon, is it? Or is that like that may be a country in that setting?
You have to tell us.
Yeah.
And you're totally going to kick yourself if you don't know this.
That is very wrong, but I'm clapping for me.
Now, you know what? No, I'm going to Google it now. I'm going to find out Rashomon.
I don't see anybody in the audience with the right answer. So we might just need to call it on this one.
Yeah, I also do not see a right answer.
It's Zakhara. And hey, my pronunciation, probably not right. I'm sorry. Zakhara. Zakhara.
Yeah, I think you're right on the pronunciation, but right, or the Rashomon. Oh crud, that could be Greyhawk. Think about it. That's the name of the people and possibly a country. I'm gonna have to look it up later though. Now.
Yep. Now you're just gonna have to. Well, his hopes were dashed. Dashed, I tell you.
Al-Qadim. But that would have been my second. But I knew that was the campaign setting, not necessarily the country.
Like I said, if you hate the show, take it up with Owen. Owen is the guy that screws the show up every single time. He's
terrible.
Great. We love him. Can't do it without him.
That's true statement.
Do you know how many desert-themed adventures I've run in Forgotten Realms?
4.
How many?
Quiz for you.
How much was it?
Does the oh gosh, what's the well, you said Forgotten Realms. I don't know, probably 0.
Josh got it. Look at there. Blew Jeremy out of the water.
Dots knows everything, like I said before.
What's the desert setting where the dwarves are all like bald and
Oh, that's Dark Sun.
Dark Sun.
That's the campaign setting though. That's not a country.
Yeah.
So
that's one that got stuck in my head.
Here's why I love playing D&D with Carrie. I haven't had a chance to do it in a while, but Carrie's one of my absolute favorite people to play with because he understands what you guys are talking about right now. I don't even hear it. I don't even know what's happening. If you guys are like, all right, now you're with 4 dudes and there's a bunch of monsters, which one are you going to hit? I'm like, yes. But this stuff...
And if I describe it right, he'll hit whichever one I try to target him at.
Yep. Carrie knows that I'm just like, I'm lost. The second you start talking about anything that's not violence, I'm out. So.
Yeah. Drunken Dragonborn and Ravenloft is an interesting combination.
Yep. That's me.
That sounds about right. All right. So what is our prize for question number 8?
That would be this
Harley
stuffed Harley Quinn that was
kind of
donated.
cute and lots of terrifying.
Yes. It was donated to the show by Christine. Christine is, of course, one of the best people on planet Earth and Mars combined. So, and
she's running quite a few games at the expo as well.
I believe that.
She's great. And Carrie, if you get that and you don't have a place for it, maybe add it to your list of prizes for your game room.
Very game themed. People will love it. All right. So think to Star Wars.
All right.
What was the name of the Corvette class ship Princess Leia was captured on at the beginning of Star Wars: A New Hope?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
Because if
It's
you'd
one of
asked
those
me the
ones
type of ship, I could have potentially come up with Corvette. But the name of it.
I would have kicked myself because I would know it, but I would have missed it.
The Princess Bride.
I wonder if he is using the same wind we are using. Anybody want a peanut?
He's only mostly dead.
It looks like the first answer that I see that's right is Zachary. It is the
Tantive 4. Yep.
Tantive 4.
You know, I don't feel as bad. I thought I knew that answer. I did not. I had no idea.
I knew that one, but I never would have been able to recall it.
Owen says that he's not a D&D guy, so he doesn't have the same breadth of knowledge about it, and he always asks me and Josh to write it. And today I said, here, just write it from this. So I think Owen deserves a little more credit for writing questions from every kind of nerddom ever. That is truly my fault.
That is a true statement.
Well, and I know more than just D&D stuff.
There you go.
A TT prize.
I don't know what
your first player that has to get up and run to the bathroom during the middle of a game, they win.
Is that a thing? The
first that I'm aware of.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
How do I know he really has to go, or if he's just pretending, doing an impersonation of I have to?
You got to go with it.
Of have to. He'll always be have to me.
That's gonna get brought up a few times at the store. I feel like.
Yeah. He says TT stands for tabletop.
I knew exactly.
Oh. Right.
Wow,
right.
Jeremy didn't note that one though. Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Is anyone surprised?
Okay, question 9. We are playing for this drawing I did of Spider-Man on the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. It is him in a suit. He might be renewing his vows.
I definitely got that impression.
That's an older Spider-Man too. He's drinking champagne.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do the math.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's impressive. That's a skill.
Which I think if you're doing that, you are kind of waterboarding yourself in those masks. It's not easy to do. So Brian Petty says, I literally hate my children. That's a big admission here.
Starting Moon Knight episode 1 again because of them and didn't get to watch it. You just have to wait until they go to bed, man. Yeah, just give them a little bit of whiskey and put them to bed.
All right. I don't know if this is one of your things, but I feel like this is a good question for that drawing.
Oh, this is totally in his. Yeah, he'll know this.
Yeah, you say that.
Of everybody I know, you're the only one who would have a shot.
I am amazed. I thought I'd given up on getting Bill earlier, but whose name are you asking me this time? Go ahead.
What is the name of the adventurous knight in Dragon's Lair? This is all names this time.
Oh, of the adventurous knight?
The knight. Yep. Adventurous knight.
Nigget.
In Dragon's Lair. I didn't know his name, but based on the picture.
He just said it.
What'd you say?
Daring.
Dirk Daring. Nailed it.
I told you he would know.
I love Dragon's Lair.
I I figured the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, it clicked with me that you like Dragon Slayer. Did you ever get past the opening scene?
I have beaten it.
You literally beat Dragon Slayer.
I'm not in the arcade, but yes, later on I have beaten it. Like,
Because I could never get past the opening scene. I would like pump quarters into that thing, and then I would just want to punch the thing.
Oh yeah, the arcade was almost impossible. They could set the difficulty on that. Nah, but to kill
Kirk
the
Diggler.
dragon, you need the magic sword.
I gotta admit, during sharing, if I didn't hear it in context, I would think we were talking about a different genre altogether, completely different.
No, that game was awesome looking back in the day.
It was so beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's still pretty.
Oh, it is. It's still amazing to watch a playthrough. Just to watch the.
Mm-hmm.
And
I have no idea what the story actually is because I never got any further than the very beginning.
Well, what's hilarious is in the second one, he's married the princess. He has a mother-in-law staying with him, and it starts with him at the house surrounded by all his kids, and the mother-in-law is trying to hit him with a rolling pin and stuff, and you're having to dodge like saucers and crap as you get away because she's mad at you because the princess was stolen again. And she's like, you let her get stolen again. And she's like throwing saucers and pots at you and all sorts of stuff.
Lord, yeah, Space Ace was just as hard. You're right.
Space Ace.
None of those games back then were easy. If it was on arcade, it was designed to eat quarters.
And they were so different than any other game at the time. I thought the game was broken the first time I played it. I thought
Me
it was
too.
my quarters because I was like, I didn't press any buttons and I died. What happened? Because you just moved toward the flash, and that was not obvious at all. I didn't get that, but I thought it looked awesome. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
And it's Bloom, the same guy who drew Secret of Nim.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love his art style. Nice stuff.
Yep, good stuff. I knew you were going to get that one. All right, what's our last prize of the night?
The last prize of the night is this sweet video.
Congratulations, everybody just got that prize.
We are playing for what's the furthest place from here? Number one, it is the variant edition that comes with a vinyl record. So it was a 1 per store variant. Very cool. I will say this. It was not intended to be a 1 per store. It was intended to be a cross-promotional item with record stores and comic book stores, and they didn't think there was going to be that much demand. But then the demand was insane, and they had to cut it to 1 per store because otherwise only like 6 stores were going to get it. Wow.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And now you can be one of the 6 stores that gets it. All you need to do is answer this question.
So here we go.
Whose name is it?
We're about to find out. Oh boy. In the original Mad Max film, what was the name of the motorcycle gang member that Max killed in a car chase at the beginning that would set into motion the gang's retaliation?
Wow, that's a good one.
That is a tough one there.
The secret theme of the night really was, what is this guy's name? I love it.
Yeah, that was the theme. The theme is names.
Have you popped the question up yet, Jeremy?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Okay. That should be retaliation there at the bottom, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, what was the name of the guy that Mad Max killed that kicked off the whole thing?
You better get it right. You have no choice. It's a requirement now.
Are you threatening me? What is this?
Yes.
This is what the show's devolved into now.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't keep Jeremy entertained enough. His killer instincts are coming out. How about Teddy?
The biker gang member named Teddy? Get out of here with that noise.
Oh man. Any final answer?
Yeah, go with that.
No, come on. You got to have a better
I
answer
don't
than you
think I
than
got
that.
anything better than that. No.
Come up with a good dwarf name or something at
Look,
least.
I have trouble remembering
Like
real
Soggy
life
Longbottom or
names.
something.
Sorry, Longbottom. Oh man. So I had to
Kenny.
cut myself short.
Kenny.
I was gonna say you better get it right, or Tots is gonna get what he donated to the show. But he earned it. He deserved it the whole time. He
I
donated.
even hummed the song for you.
Huh?
I said I even hummed the song as a clue. The theme song to Knight Rider.
When have I ever listened to you? But,
That's a good point.
Rasputin, you're still in timeout. You need to go back to your room.
You guys be crazy.
Oh, the head crabs. That's the GIF I played. Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Now you're in
That's it.
timeout.
Me? Man, I live in timeout. My daughter tries to put me in timeout sometimes. She'll literally like come to me and say, I do deserve it. But she'll come to me and say, don't ever do that again. You do that one more time, you're going to timeout.
While you're just sitting there.
I used to work with a dude who his little girl, when she got mad at him, she would walk up to him and say, Daddy, go to work.
The real punishment.
Yep, go to work. I've had enough of your nonsense.
Oh. All right, the prize cam has tabulated the results. It looks like Tots was a big winner tonight. He won the stickers, but he gave those to Carrie, so I need
He
to
did.
change that. He won the blurred poster, the Canadian question, and he won the Harley plush. But Tots, check me here. It looks like you gave that to Carrie for the expo.
He
Check
did.
me if I'm right. Okay,
cool.
right on. Tots is a true gentleman.
As a TT prize.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's what we were joking about. Yeah, I just fixated on the TT.
Yeah, me too.
Like you do.
Half to TT. And then Tots also won back his vinyl record. Congratulations, Tots. You deserve it. You're a gentleman. Carrie won the balls and the Batman drawing. Carrie, you won the comic pack. Carrie, you picked up the Harley plush and the stickers. And you got the amazing Spidey book. And then Rasputin, you got the CBCP voucher for cleaning a book and throwing it in the ocean. And then Sunshine Doom went to nobody. So a true shame.
They all knew that you really liked it, so they wanted you to keep it.
I mean, I'm just going to give it away another time.
Well, I know that, but maybe they didn't. All right, guys. If you have not already, this is the creature design workshop that happens the day before the expo, Thursday, April 21st. If you are an artist of any kind, if you know an artist of any kind who is into world building, creature design, making monsters, just playing D&D really heavy and wanting to build your own world, this is an awesome opportunity to study with a guy who is a master at this. There are a total of 10 seats left available. They are first come, first serve. If you know somebody who needs to sign up and take this class, get them to do that now. Pass the word. Let everybody know. We want this to be a good class full of awesome students who are learning, desiring to learn how to do this from a master. So pass the word along and do that.
This seems like a really cool class. I'm excited to see how that goes.
It's going to be so cool. I'm excited just to like loiter and see what everybody's doing because I've got to load in that day. I'm no artist, but I would take the class if I could. Also, we have this at the store. You can get this now before the expo and then get Kevin Eastman to sign it at the expo. We have both the regular cover and the Virgin cover that does not have any of the trade dress up at the top. That is a TMNT exclusive, and it's got the Haven logo huge on the back of it because we're that cool. You should pick up a copy or 3.
Put
You're on
one in
mute,
my
Jeremy.
box.
Jeremy, you're on mute, buddy.
No, it's an actual
Yeah,
comic
you were.
book. I was very animated. It's a real book. Like it's not like a print or whatever. It's a variant comic, and it's just sponsored by the Expo and Haven.
You got one of those in my box?
I don't know, but if we don't, we can put one in there.
I'm thinking you should. I'll be
You
up at
want
the
the-
expo.
Do you want the regular cover or the Virgin cover?
I think the regular. You said the Virgin doesn't have like the logo or anything up there?
Right. It's just the artwork.
The artwork's pretty cool. But no, I think I like, it's a cover. Needs all the trade dress.
It may or may not be for beginners per se, but I still think it'd be worth it. If you're a beginner and you want to start with something with good basic knowledge instead of just kind of reinventing the wheel, it'd be a great class for you. And the guy teaching the class has been teaching for more than 25 years, and he's taught at the Savannah College of Art and Design. He's taught at schools in, I think, Minnesota or Wisconsin, one, and in Texas. And he's a natural teacher. Every time I see an interview with him, every time I watch a video with him, I learn something new. That's just the way he is. He's always teaching how to do things, and he's pretty incredible.
Right on.
So yeah, that's cool. And then there's the expo itself, which is in addition to having an incredible roster of guests and vendors and such, is also going to have a pretty cool game room from what I hear.
That's the word on the street.
Carrie, you got anything else you want to share with us about the game room?
Well, let's see. We'll go till midnight, so it's extended hours compared to the con.
Cool.
I've got all those hours filled up, basically from when the con starts till midnight on Friday and Saturday. We're gaming, and then Sunday it ends right around 4:30. Well, the convention itself ends at 5. I think I've got most of the gaming in at 4:30 because I have to do prize draws both Saturday and Sunday.
That's true.
And out a lot of stuff because it ain't coming back to me. I don't got room for all that. But I think it's a little bit for everybody, whatever kind of tabletop games you like to play. And we do, like say, have that tournament. We've got collectible card games with blood and something. Doggone it! It's not a game I play. I got out of collectible card games way back when Magic started. I played hard and quit, but.
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, this is like I want to say Blood and Steel. It's a new one, relatively new, I think. Newer, and we got some guys with new player decks that you can come and learn it if you want to learn more about it. It's supposed to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
Pretty popular. And got some of the historical guys here in town are going to be running like World War II games. World War III games, sailing ship games. So there's historical miniature war games. The historical
World War III game?
It gets counted into historicals.
Carrie is from the future.
That would explain a lot.
A lot of the focus there. And let's see, there's board games, there's the play to win games. We have a game library. So if the play to win games aren't necessarily up your alley, you can go check out a game from our board game library and just play it with some friends. We have scheduled games. Schedule will probably be going up this weekend. I've been sending it out this week, getting everybody to verify that they like their times and when they'll be running stuff. And of course, tons of RPGs. Mostly D&D because that's the big dog. But we also have Numenera, Pathfinder. Might be some others floating around in there. It's a lot of games, so it's not necessarily all in the head.
Very cool. Yeah, you said it's like 100. Nobody expects you
Yeah,
to keep.
it's over 100 tables. Yeah.
That is a lot. The game room should be a happening place to be at the expo.
I hope so. I'm trying. Come on
And
out.
for anybody who doesn't know, nobody is better at getting prizes for things than Carrie. So there will be prizes of some sort all over the game room, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, our sponsors for prizes, let's see, we're in the teens at least.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, and hopefully it's some companies you've heard of too. It's depending on how well you know game companies.
Well, you said Gale Force 9 is potential. That was pretty awesome. They make some incredible products.
And well, and oddly enough, they're owned by Battlefront, who does Flames of War, which is World War II miniature stuff. And
I hear that's
World
a
of
historical
Tanks.
game like World War III.
Yes, very close, very similar to it. You usually still have the Russians.
Weird. Who knew? That's funny. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on tonight, letting folks know about the game room. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The expo is going to be a blast. I'm so excited for the expo. I can't wait. Super looking forward to that. Anything you want to let folks know before we head out the door tonight, Jeremy?
No, sir. Life is good over here. Doing great. We'll see you guys next week.
Buy a house from Jeremy. Get a free pizza. That's a thing. You should do
I'll
that.
give you pizza.
And if you're not, if you don't watch us live, you're watching later on while you should be working. Congratulations to you for having a cool job. And thanks for watching. Thanks. Join us sometime live and get in the chat and all that. We have a good time with it. And it's 10 times as fun if you watch it live.
And if you want to be on the show, it's fun. We don't harass everybody, just Carrie. So just let us know. We would love to have you on the show if you haven't been on before. If you've been on before and it's been a minute, come on back. So
yeah, absolutely.
Don't expect them to talk about your haircut. They're gonna be all focused on Josh and Jeremy.
Well, that's that. I always get grief when I get my haircut these days because it doesn't happen very often anymore. And Alan Breedlove always gives me grief. But yeah. Come on, we'll talk about your haircut if you want to. Whatever. Come on the show. We'll talk about it. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night. We'll talk to y'all later. Stay out of trouble, all that jazz. And we will see you at Haven, and we will see you at the expo. And then we will see you for Free Comic Book Day on May 6th. It's going to be awesome. I think it's May 6th. Whatever, the first Saturday of May. Be there for that. Talk to you guys later. Thank you all.